Are we ready? Are we ready to rock and roll? What do we got to do? Tell me about it.
Hold onto your bats.
That's exactly what we got to do. And what's going to happen probably?
You die. She dies. Everybody dies.
Yeah. What do we tell our friends?
May you poop on warm sand.
That's right. All right. Should we go? So we're outside of Fellowstone Cave. There's our horse. I can see the Blackbriar Manor from here. But we need to go back to Largashspur because we've got Shagrel's hammer. It looks like we've got some a little bit of target practice going on. We got more target practice going on? What the hell are you shooting at there, girl? I don't know what she's shooting at. Can enjoy some beautiful forest though. What up, Gears? Oh my gosh. That's a bar. Yeah, I think you got him. So I got some pecans, some cashews, and some dark chocolate. And a full cup of coffee.
My moment.
Ooh, vampires. I got another vampire over here. Slide tackle. Just relax, it'll come out. I'll search your ash pile. I wonder if we got vampirism. Combat stress, and yes, we contracted vampirism. Fun. You know I love it. I think we have, we don't have any. Well, that's some bullshit, Carlo. I need a hawk feather. Where am I going to get a hawk feather? Do I have... What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the madness that is. We don't even have a cure disease potion. Well, we need to cure disease. Well, why don't we go to Riften, and we'll go use the Temple of Mara or something. Does that sound like a plan? Since I don't see any hawks flying around. So we'll go, we'll head back to Riften. That should be up here.
Eagerly anticipating your
Think
demise.
you're all that, doggy?
You don't stand a chance.
Like the bite of a flea.
It looks like our daggers could use a recharge too. You're good? Just trying to figure out what Wabbajack want to install? Well, there's lots of good choices. It really depends on what you're looking for. My list, the one I'm playing right now, is definitely heavy on the visuals. And I would say power fantasy list. So we've got things like magical jumping. We've got things like a crow paraglider. We have lots of followers and things like that. We've got TK random TK dodge RE. So we've got some, more, I would say, fantasy style dodge moves. We've got things like sky climb. So different ways to get around. Full LODs, season support, bunch of stuff. Keeps telling me I have to manually download Dawnguard ESM, update ESM. Of heart files. Well, if you're trying to download my mod list, you need to follow the instructions. And when it says to delete everything you've got and download a fresh one from Steam, that's what you need to do. Because if you don't, it's not going to find those. And that's your problem. So just follow the instructions step by step. And even if you don't think you need to, do what it tells you to do. And you will be successful. Fair enough? Also, considering your name, do you have an English version of the game? Because you're going to need an English version. I don't know if you're German. Okay, so if you got an English version of the game, so what keeps telling you you have to manually download Dawnguard ESM? That wouldn't be my mod list. Here in the States, it's just... Okay, that's cool. Ich verstehe es. Apostasy. Well, if you're trying to do apostasy, I would say read their README. It's going to be different than mine. I've never heard of having to manually download Dawnguard ESM. I mean, if you do have the anniversary edition, right? Okay, well, if you got everything downloaded and you followed it, you don't have the anniversary edition. That's probably your problem. It'll tell you what the requirements are at the beginning of the README for Apostasy, for Lore Rim, for the Nico Experience. It doesn't matter. All of our READMEs are pretty much the same, right? It'll tell you at the beginning what you need. Said it wasn't needed. Well, I don't know enough about Apostasy to know that. Tell you what I'm going to do. The creators said you wouldn't need it? Well, I was pretty sure Apostasy required the full anniversary edition. I don't know what you did, so it's difficult for, I would only be guessing. Because there's no way for me to know what you've done or what you haven't done. And I'm not familiar with Apostasy because I've never installed it. So, Stendar's aura. Let me cure my vampirism here really quick. Hold on. And then I'll go take a look at it. And we'll figure it out together. By the way, hawk feathers are a single ingredient that can cure disease. Just a good thing to know. You're here to watch me play? Well, I'm here to help people out. It won't take long. So we're going to save the game. We're going to quit out, and we're going to open up Wabbajack, and we're going to take a look. Right? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Gonna make you sing. Do. Oh, I can probably put both of these in here. So this be Wabbajack. That way I get to eat some of my cashews. Yeah, chicken wings. Hey, Shot, does Apostasy require the Anniversary Edition update? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm looking. Apostasy. So let's look at do they have a website? Alright, well it took me right to here. Yeah, cool. So this be the README. Oh my gosh, it's tiny. Let's go a little bit bigger. It says, important, Apostasy requires 4 free AE mods, fishing, rare curios, survival, saints, seducers, included in the Skyrim Anniversary Edition update from November 2021. You must update Skyrim to the latest version, 1.61170 on Steam to install this list. So it does require fishing, rare curios, survival, and saints and seducers. But it doesn't require the full paid. Yeah, okay, so just the free stuff. Alright. Well, maybe you can help out Veritas here. Because they're saying they had to manually download Dawn Guard and Hearthfire and stuff like that, which doesn't make sense to me. The error you're getting popping up when going to install. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're following the pre-installation stuff. Yeah. It does have a video guide. Setting up the page file. Shader cache. Doesn't automatically update. Please ensure you follow the steps outlined in installing rare curio files. Do not skip this. Okay, so it's using the free version of Rare Curios. Problematic files section. Let's take a look at that. Pretty self-explanatory. I would say if you're having problems, hit them up on their Discord. I'm sure somebody is there that can help you out. Well, okay, Wabbajack's kind of weird. Wabbajack is dealing with file hashes, which means that two files could be named exactly the same, but have a different hash. So therefore, actually two different files. So even though you think you have the file, you've got the name, Hearthfire, whatever, ESM, it may not be the version that Wabbajack is looking for. If it has a different hash number, which is it's binary, so it's reading the binary code. And if the binary code doesn't match, it's telling you it's a different file. I can't find the file I need. Does that make sense? So, I mean, it's really important that you download a fresh version from Steam. Don't let it verify the files. Don't let it update, because that's what the Wabbajack was built with. That's what it's going to be looking for. I've had people tell me that too. They're like, well, I have that file. And it's like, no, you have a file that's named the same and that is basically the same thing, but it's not from the same source. So it's a little bit different at the binary level. So Wabbajack can't find it. Yeah, wipe everything and re-download Skyrim from Steam. That would probably solve the issues that you have from Dawnguard, Hearthfire, the DLC stuff that it's saying that it can't find, or it's not finding the correct version. Would you be good? Do you want one of these? Here, you can have one of those. Good girl. My dog likes cashews. And she's over here begging them from me. She's like, come on, Dad. Kick down, bro. Go lay down, baby. Go on. Go lay down. You're a good girl. It could be that there was a problem with the reinstall, or it could be that you didn't get rid of everything you're supposed to get rid of, like the in my games, well, my documents, my games folder. There's stuff in there that is not actually used by Wabbajack, but that will download from Steam. Because Wabbajacks are kind of cool because they're creating a portable instance of the game. And it means your save files are actually contained within the same location that you put the game files. So I can be running 3 different lists and have different saves for each list. And they're not all in the same place. They'll be in the folder that I picked to install the mod list on. In the profile folder. SKSE. Finis files. Well, you get rid of those. You don't want to modify anything in your Skyrim folder. All of that will be added by the Wabbajack.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Okay.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Well, like I said, I'm just guessing because I don't know what you did or didn't do. I'm still working on reading minds, but I haven't figured it out yet. When I do, I'll let you know. I'll be in Vegas making money. So, but until then, yeah, I still haven't figured out how to read minds. So we're going back to Largashpur. Well, it really depends on what kind of tools the author has included with their Wabbajack. A lot of Wabbajack lists don't include the tools. But I've included Body Slide, Nemesis, SSE Edit, Loot. I've included a bunch of different tools with my mod list because I know people are going to want to add and remove stuff, which is a rule 11, right? Which means, you know, I can't offer support for people who want to do that, but I know people are going to do that. There's always an armor mod or, you know, some other certain mod, a follower mod that people can't live without. And they're going to rule 11 it and they're going to add it to the list. Well, they're going to need to sort the list. They're going to need to patch it. And if it's an armor, they're going to need to run Body Slide on it. You know, or maybe they want naked people in their game. I've got perma underwear, right? So if you want naked people in your game, you can do that. You just need to rerun Body Slide with a naked body. Right? So I'm including those tools because I know people are going to do that. So we're going to Largashpur, right? Largashpur. But yeah, not every mod list is going to include those tools because they say, okay, here's my mod list. You're supposed to play it the way that I have it set up. If you make any changes, I can't offer you any support. So I'm just simply not going to give you those tools. There's no reason for me to give you those tools if I can't offer support for it, right? And I'm kind of a different mindset than that. Like I said, I know people are going to want to change things or add things or remove things. And they're going to need some of these tools in order to do that successfully. So I would rather just give you the tools so you can run them right from MO2 and save you some time and some headache. Upgraded version of Skyrim for modern today. I mean, well, Apostasy is good. It's a good list. The one that, you know, Ireshot's working on, Lyra, good list. Lore Rim, great list. You know, my list is a good list. But it really depends on what you want. Are you looking for more, you know, slower paced combat, faster paced combat? Are you looking for new world spaces? Are you looking for, like I went really heavy when you check it out, right, on shadows and lighting and EMB and season support and the fantasy feel to it, grasses and stuff like that, and watching the shadows play over the grasses, and that's what I really like, and so that's what I went with on my list. But some people that doesn't mean as much, right? They'd rather have just an enhanced Skyrim or more of a vanilla, which is better combat or whatever. Well, I've got all that stuff. I definitely have the visuals. For sure. Quests, yeah, I've got new world spaces. Like, okay, Midwood Isle, Dark End, the Shire, Chanterelle, Beyond Reach. And a lot of these have more quests and things like that. Skyrim Underground, Skyrim Sewers, just new places to explore, new things to do, and new world spaces. Better behavior, yeah. Well, I've got I run MCO combat with Scar, so the NPCs can use the same MCO movesets that I use, which makes it a lot more interesting. I also like 3D NPCs. Squirrel! Oh. Which is, I mean, you've got just a bunch of really cool NPCs. That are all around the world, that have their own stories and their own little quest lines that you can run through. Oh my gosh, did I piss him off?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I think I did piss him off. Oh yeah, pissed him off. You're first. You're next. Alright. Let's come and get him.
Your legacy will be as a mere footnote in the chronicles of my victories.
I don't want to have to kill the
Big
dog.
mistake.
Oh my gosh. No.
Ready
I
as
don't
I'll
want
ever
to kill the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My story will not end here. Too late to back down now.
All right, buddy. Here.
Yeah.
Try this on for size.
Tremendously. Ha!
Come on!
say watch the face. Your legacy... Ha!
Alright, got him. That was a little bit of a battle. I had to heal up there a little bit. We got some other stuff going on here. Conjuration. Poor dog. Dead bandits. Free fish. Give me your fish. You got booze? We'll take the booze. Spoiled. Oh my gosh, I took the spoiled slaughter fish. I should probably dump that. Spoiled. Don't eat that. So yeah, I have spoiled food is another thing that's in my game. It's a bandit archer. This is what I came for. Squirrel! So we've got dead bandits. There's a live one around here somewhere. That was an ultimate healing potion. Bandit Butcher. Alright, it's getting close to being evening time. We got just a bunch of dead bandits up here. Fire arrows. We'll take those, thank you. I think I'll steal your wood pile. We have a missing table. So far so good, says installing files. Cool. Okay. Well, like I said, it really depends on what you want. There is no right or wrong way to play. And some people may not like, you know, all the jumping and crazy armors and stuff like that I've got in my game. You know, and other people may really love it.
Clearly don't know what you're facing.
Got a thrice born.
Ha!
Are you gonna respawn there, buddy? Maybe. Wonder, can we open the gate?
Into the shadows.
We can open the gate. Let's go talk to this guy over here. Stello or whatever his name is.
Are you here to help?
No, I'm a little bit out of breath.
What's going on here?
Finally, reinforcements have arrived. I was expecting more, though. You'd better be good.
Well, you'll catch on.
I'm the best.
Good. The place is crawling with bandits. We lost some good men trying to take it earlier. I suspect Brurid planned this. There's been bad blood between us since the king's death. But to invade my home, kidnap my family...
Do you have a plan?
The front gate is locked, so you'll need to use the mine entrance behind us. Open the front gate. and we'll try and give you some support.
I'll do it.
I wish we could offer more help, but our last attack went sour, and we're all that is left. Good luck.
Well, I've already opened the gate, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it says I gotta use the back door. 'Cause I'm a backdoor man. Sneak around, sneak around. Oh, we got bad guys.
Huh? What was someone there? Something? You're gonna die for that. Over here.
Try that again. I dare you.
I'm gonna
Oh my gosh.
My moment.
Mercy! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you're going to get. You won't get the better of me! Damn!
Ha!
Fire east of me! You won't get away with that!
Oh my gosh, I can't see what's going on. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him. We're dead.
Let's see what you can do then! Pedro, what a day. Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Now ain't this a surprise? Yeah.
Face your death with some honor.
Says we can't continue fighting. Which means we died. Everybody drink. Alright, that is a very pretty sky. Photo mode. Oh, love it. Venice. Alright, where the hell are we? We're across the water. Uh-oh, where'd I go? Oh, there I am.
Totally hidden.
So we're going to try this again. I don't know if we can get to it. We've already opened that. Can we open this? Sure. Okay. Let's try this again. Are we not... We're invisible. Why are we invisible? Uh-oh. What did I do to make myself invisible? We'll go in the back door. Okay, now we're not invisible anymore.
You will die, but your failure will remain.
Hello? Who's there?
Can't fail now.
Come on, come on!
Okay, wait a minute.
I fought worse than
Fade into darkness. Meet your end.
Oh my gosh. Really?
You're the biggest idiot of them all. Stop it!
Hey, quit shooting me in the back.
Do not resist.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Take those. Don't shoot me in the back, Ilya. Ancient Dwemer Orb. Jar of Deathbell. Problem Bounty Ring. We have a light treasure chest. This is an image. Witcher medallion.
Covert.
There are some cool things. We have critical combat stress. That's why. So here's the funny part. You know how you get rid of combat stress? That's right, you drink booze. No longer feeling stressed. But now we're drunk. Alright, we better steal some more booze. We got barrels down here. What's in these barrels? Potato. I'll take the mead. What do we got over here? A bottle of wine.
Silence.
Oh yeah, we're drunk. Alright, let's do a little predator vision here. So we can find some more bad guys.
Smooth strides.
I'll take that. Actual store or blacksmith if wanted. Settlement maybe? Okay. Well, I don't believe my list you can do that, but I'm sure there's some other lists where you can. Well, at least we're not drunk anymore. Well, that goes down. That's a trap.
Stop keeping a knife in my boot. Trying to get disarmed.
might hit that mill next. If they can afford that fancy equipment, they must be making a lot of coin. What was that?
Your death. Oh, that hurt.
Big mistake. Eternal silence.
Body parts.
Doing?
The apprentice's assistant. Never heard of that. Okay, what's in the chest? A little bit of goat. More booze. So I'm wondering, what's my armor class? 438. We're almost over encumbered though. Should probably put that on, put that on, put that on. Put that on. What can I get rid of? Yeah, we really got to go dump off Shagrel's hammer. What are we carrying that's heavy? Oh, probably that chest. Dump the wooden plates. So I guess we don't... Okay, that weighs 45. That's part of our problem. Four gems behind. Well, I know this list can play on a 3060 RTX with 12 gigs worth of VRAM. You're on a 1050 Ti, not going to be able to play this list. That's a laptop, isn't it? Yeah, well, this one requires 40 gigs worth of virtual memory, but you really need 12 gigs worth of VRAM on the chip, on the graphics card itself, to play this list. That's what I recommend. People have played it on a card that has 8 gigs worth of VRAM, but the 1050 Ti, Tuxborn, yeah, you could probably play Tuxborn. My list is pretty heavy on the graphics. No, that's all right. I mean, if you can get it to run at 30 frames a second, the main problem with having low amount of VRAM is that it can't stage all of the large texture files and things like that it requires. So to give you an idea, I'm pulling 13 gigs worth of VRAM right now at widescreen 1440p, which would be probably around 11 gigs worth of VRAM at 1080p. And that's after running VRAMer. So that'll just give you an idea of how graphically intensive this list is. I mean, you can try it. Like I said, I did have somebody tell me that they could run it on a card that only had 8 gigabytes worth of VRAM. But I'm pretty sure they've got stutter on load. But that would probably be the biggest issue that they would have, would be that it would kind of freeze up when it's loading a new area. So, because it can't stage all of that information, it would have to load it when it got to the area. It wouldn't be staged on the VRAM. Doesn't mean it won't play, it just means it won't play smooth. We got down to 241. What else are we carrying that's heavy? Shaggle's hammer is heavy. On loading screens? Yeah, well, how much VRAM does the 1050 Ti have? I don't know that off the top of my head. Four gigs? Yeah. You'd be hard-pressed to play my list. Very, very hard-pressed to play this list. I would say 8 is really pushing it.
Why's my back got to itch so much? Can't even reach it with this armor on.
Embrace my inner Khajiit.
Sometimes I think we deserve these miserable lives of ours.
Honest pay or honest work? Huh. We barely have enough for ourselves.
Nobody miss it. Watch it! Wait, this is a...
Try to sneak up on me, huh? On spoiled cheese.
How am I supposed to pay off my family if I can't get into the damn city? Pay anyone in the boss to find honest work, and you can just eat the dead. Someone's gonna get hurt, all right.
Should break all their tables. Break all their tables. We broke the table.
I know I heard something.
Of course you did. I broke the table. Killed all your buddies.
You ain't the first person I've killed, and you won't be the last!
Let the bodies hit the floor.
What do you think you're doing?
I think I'm loving the twin blade. That's what I think I'm doing. The twin blade is a great weapon for this place. Okay, we need to go deal with Brewerid. We can study that for 3 hours, and then we'll learn it. Slow your fingers down. Well, I know the 4070 Ti has 16 gigs worth of VRAM. That'd play pretty much any list. But you also got to have, you know, enough system RAM and a fast enough processor, because you don't want that to be the bottleneck. I saw a good system the other day, $1,500. That would pretty much play any Ryzen. Yeah, and it had an X3D chip in it, 7800 X3D, which is a really good chip. And it had a 4070 Ti in it, 32 gigs worth of DDR5. And I think it had a 2 terabyte hard drive, or SSD, right? M.2 SSD. $1,500. And I'm like, well, if I wanted a system, that'd be the one. Oh.
Definitely not
Ouch.
my finest moment.
So I reset the trap and I stepped in it. You gave a stick away.
Can't fail now.
Dad? God damn it.
How was I supposed to know those farmers just lost their homes to a dragon?
I submit!
Enough!
Your side.
Hurry up and come at me! Not all day. Ah!
Hey, watch it!
Okay, this is where I came in. These were the guys that were taking me out. Alright, so I think we cleared this place out now. Stale bread. I'll take the wine. It's all about the cheese and the bread. Okay, I think I cleared this place out. We'll take that. We'll take that. Take all that. Give me your money. Your meat and your leather strips. Who's in bed? What are you doing laying down there, Ilya? Almost killed you. Well, the system that I'm playing on now is the first pre-built system I ever bought. And the reason that I bought a pre-built system at the time was it was the only way that I could get a 3090 at the time. So that looks like his family. They all look dead. So this system is probably a couple years old. It's a 10850 i9 processor, 32 gigs worth of DDR4, and a 3090, an Asus 3090 graphics card. It does pretty good. I am running 3440 by 1440 resolution. I am running an upscaler, and I am running a frame generator. But I'm outputting 144 frames a second. So with my mod list, which is very graphically intensive, so I can't complain. I mean, I could complain, but nobody's going to listen. I wouldn't listen. I mean, if you can run it at 144 frames a second, you really got no room to complain. Well, the frame generator, I think it cost me $7. Okay, we got bad guys.
We're not alone. I knew it.
Yeah. Oh, that's an invisible bad guy. Alright, invisible bad guy. Oh, step aside, Butch.
Come on. Come on.
A little pipsqueak like you thinks they can take me on?
You die, she dies. Everybody dies. Sounded reasonable to me. Brurid? Can we talk?
Who are you? What are you doing here? I see Stalio has coerced you into doing his bidding. This venture is no longer viable. Run back to your master and tell him the fort is his again. Oh, and perhaps you should tell him to stay out of the cellar.
Low profile.
How do you like me now, Brurid?
Death cannot stop me. I will haunt you.
I kill you? Yeah, you're an asshole, so you had to die. Three hours? Sure. We'll study that. So I do like spell tome study. You actually have to study the spell tomes for a certain amount of hours before you can learn the spell. It does make you tired though. Alright, let's go talk to Stello. What do I think of the Metella mod? Don't know anything about it. Don't know anything about Metella mod. What's that all about? All these dead bodies everywhere. AI mod that lets you have actual conversations with NPCs. Does it require Chat GPT or any other paid subscription? Because that's a big no-go for me. Nah. Not something I'm interested in. So, what do I think about it? It's an interesting idea, but I'll pass. Not my gig. It's kind of like the Erica or whatever it is, the Chat GPT. Not interested in that either. Dude, your skull's like hanging out the back of your head.
We did it!
The fort is yours.
Thank you for your help. Did you see my family inside?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh, gods. My family. I need time to honor the fallen and reflect on my own life. Anyway, here is your reward. Thanks again.
We sure showed them, huh? Thanks for your part in all that.
We're over encumbered.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
Alright, well, we don't... Oh, we have a bunch of garbage we're carrying. Yeah, people keep coming out with really cool things. I'm watching Uhlenwald. I want to wait a little while on that one until it's got some of the bugs ironed out, but I do like the idea of new lands, new quests. We're totally over encumbered now. Okay, let's see how many fire salts I have. I've got 8. How many ice wraith teeth? Well, I've got 5. We have 6 Jazzbay grapes, not enough. Leverage from ChatGPT. Llama? I don't know. Bucket, cast iron pot. We're carrying a bunch of just garbage. Why are we carrying all this garbage? I love the music. How are we doing on bones? Well, we could probably get rid of the diamond claw. Coral one we want to keep. Is that the only one we have? I guess that's the only one we have. Okay, firewood. The thing that I didn't really like about it, I mean, to give you my honest opinion on it, is there was lag between you asking the question and ChatGPT being able to answer the question. Also, it kind of gave you generic type answers. I mean, it was aware of the game and it was aware that it was in Skyrim, so a lot of the things that it answered with were, how should I put it, appropriate to where you were and what you're doing. But yeah, there was way too much lag, I think, between the time you asked it to the time that it answered. And a lot of it was more generic type answers that I was like, okay, well, I can kind of do without that. I don't need a generic answer. I actually really like 3D NPCs a lot because the dialogue's very well done. And I like followers like Inigo who will have dialogue depending on other followers you have with you. He'll talk to other followers you have with you and call them by name. So, I mean, to me, that's pretty cool. So, and Ari, Inigo, some of the other ones like Zora, which is part of 3D NPCs, and there's some other ones from 3D NPCs that are, they have their own story. Like with Zora, you got to go save her sister, and there's a little quest line that goes along with that progresses the more you spend time with Zora. The further you can progress on that quest line, which I thought was really cool. The first time I ran through it and actually was able to save her sister, that was really cool. So I enjoyed that little quest line. Also, some of the dialogue from 3D NPCs is just freaking hilarious. Some of the things that they say. Okay, that's garbage. But we're looking for food we can get rid of. Garlic bread cures diseases too, by the way. Cheese wheel's heavy. That's heavy, but we'll eat it. We don't need moldy carrots. We don't need 7 rabbit haunches. Maybe we'll save like 3 of them. We don't need 8 salmon steaks either. We'll save 4. Dump a couple of those. Okay, we're dumping some more weight, so that's good. We gotta dump some more weight. We've got 8 of those. We can probably keep like 4 of them. 2 of those we'll keep. 7 of those is fine. And dump off 4 of those. Okay, that's good. Let's recharge some weapons. Well, both those are charged. That's charged too. That's pretty much charged. Okay, fine. Don't need to recharge weapons. Let's go through the hole. You know, I'm wondering, can we improve anything? No. Ebony ingots, which I'm guessing we don't have. We don't have any ebony. "26 iron ingots." Yeah, that'll weigh you down. Empty water skin. Alright, we are hungry, thirsty, and tired. Let's take care of that. So I do run survival on here too. If you haven't noticed, I have to eat and drink and sleep and do all that other stuff. We haven't set up stripping. Okay, we got to set up stripping. So we have a mod called Go to Bed that you can configure. Go to bed. Sleepwear enabled. We don't have any. Alright, what are we putting into the sleepwear chest? Well, we don't really have anything to wear. We're still very heavy. Why are we so heavy? Dump that in there. What are we carrying that's so heavy? Because we weigh like 240. How could we possibly weigh 240? We have a lot of potions. That ain't it. Is it the armor? Yeah, the armor's pretty heavy. Weapons. Shagrel's hammer. Bathing Beauty's luxury suite. Stripping slots. All right, well, let me try this. I'm looking for something specific. Sleepwear. Where is the sleepwear I'm looking for? That'll work. That'll work too. Okay. Go to bed. Sleepwear. Change. Lucy. That. Okay, cool. Now it should work. Okay, well, she didn't take the cloak off. That's alright. Ah, catch a nap. Oh, go up a level.
Excellent.
Excellent. Two-handed is only at 30. We better go up to 35 on that. And let's go up to 60 on that. How about lock picking to 30? Restoration to 37. We probably want to put some more into stamina or magicka. 3 perks to increase. Sneak is at 50. That'll work. That'll work too. A little bit of sneak damage going on there. What do we got here? Initiative unhindered. That's a good one. That should help out with our carry weight. Yeah, now we're down to 187. That's a good travel weight. Very nice. We're hungry and thirsty again. How about we refill our water? Alright, where were we going? We were so rudely interrupted. Largishburg. That way. Well, the sun's coming up.
Ugh, give me a challenge. You'll regret that.
I do not fear you.
I'll return the favor. No escape now.
I don't fear you either, buddy. Put one right up your keister. Put another one right up your keister. Somebody else is beating you up too.
You will not defy fate.
Chopped his head off. No head. Who are you? Oh, you were helping me fight. Thanks. So that's a Vangenzel. So we're going to cruise past the Vangenzel and go towards Largespur. Go get rid of Shagrel's hammer.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'll help the bear out.
Who are you trying to impress?
Hey, I was trying to help you, bear. You want to be like that? I'll take you out. We got two of you guys over here, huh?
Cheap shot. Is that the best you've got?
Eric ain't gonna help you. I'm bringing the bear to come kick your butt. Oh, thank you, bear. Now I gotta kill you. We need a better healing spell. Back to Largespur.
Face your final battle with some dignity. Wrong target! Yeah!
Are we... Oh, we're hurt.
Fall back. For blood, for glory.
It's too late to hide, so you better start running.
I'll have your head pressed.
We are now devoted to our deity. Who are you fighting, A-Tub?
The honor.
Let me help you out there, A-Tub.
For blood, for glory. I'll show you a real fight.
Oh my gosh, A-Tub's busy fighting.
There's no way you stop me.
Your death brings the honor.
No one bests an orc.
No escape now. It's too late to hide, so you better start
Hey,
running.
he's a little tougher than I thought.
Focus.
Put an arrow in his head. Alright, A-Tub. You talk to me now?
Malakath blesses this land for the orcs.
and the orcs alone.
I have returned with Shagrol's hammer.
But what of Yamar's?
He was weak.
He did not survive. He died well.
He fought bravely, but the giant overwhelmed him.
Ah, that is good to hear then.
Yamars was a coward and a weakling. His deceitful ways have cost you all greatly.
So he has been punished. And what of us? What fate shall we suffer?
You'll have to prove yourselves, but I'm willing to give you a chance. Gullerzo's in charge now. Let's hope he's a better chief. You place that hammer on the shrine. You're the only one who's proven worthy in all of this.
And we take the antlers too. So I'm not actually going to carry that, so we're going to dump that. Because that weighs 26. Does 32 less damage than I'm doing. So we're going to jump into the staff. Drop it off. And we're down to 190. That's pretty good. We've got to return to Maurice. We've got her ice wraith teeth.
Huh?
This one doesn't run out of stamina, and it's four-wheel drive. Can it run on water? Not really. What are you doing? Why are you attacking my ride? Cut it out. Okay, whatever. You're attacking my ride. You go kick a duck. Gotcha. I don't know where you dropped though. We'll find you someday. You know what we should do? We should read our... So I think we're going to do the Wrath of Nature quest line after we talk to Maurice. Means we got to go back to Whiterun.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
What's the spiel for 300 septins?
I found the ice wraith teeth.
Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
I hope you like it. Slow fall.
Why take a chance?
That's a noble cause. I'll settle this
Thanks
bill at the
again
end
for
of
the ice wraith teeth.
Alright, so back to Whiterun. We need to go to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun. Do we have anything to sell?
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Read a book, she says. Oh. So we're carrying a broom. Oh, we took all our money except
May
for
your
5.
road lead you to warm sands.
Yep, may you poop on warm sands too. Should we take a little flight maybe? What do you think? Please put your tray tables and seat backs in their full upright position and enjoy your flight on Air Nico. Those are the swans. It is a really pretty game. At least I think so.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day?
Back past Trevor's Watch. This is a forgotten dungeon. Can pass by the deity trees of Dibella. There's Iverstead. That's the Alchemist Shack. What's up, Sultan? We're taking a little flight. Oops. Wrong way. Right way. It's just a quick way to get back to Whiterun without fast traveling. You can get a little elevation and check out the LODs. There's Bleak Falls. That's Riverwood. Pretty fast little birdie. What's up, Cal? So we need to go back to the Shrine of Kinnereth and see if we can start the quest for Wrath of Nature. Since we know 4 forms, we can learn 4 more. We need a sweet roll though, because dude's gonna ask us for a sweet roll. So let's see if we can buy a sweet roll or steal one. Where would we find a sweet roll? I don't know. We got a cat. Graham. We can pet Graham. Good kitty. We haven't talked to this guy yet.
What were you two arguing about?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help finding the sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to
I
get
love
it.
his armor.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Sure, no problem. Amron's family sword. We could do some laundry. You know what's really cool about this is the detail. Wring it dry, it says on the ringer. Alright, let's go. This is where we needed to go. We're going to go to the shrine. See if we can start this quest.
Greetings, mortal.
You're bald.
I am the one they call Esmeralda, a herald of the sky goddess Kinneret. I have come before you in her stead. It has been brought to our attention that you are able to commune with the spirits and borrow their powers through a life pact. Then consider yourself blessed. The spirits do not normally commune to just about anyone.
Why is that?
This kind of power is supposedly held by only one individual at specific regions across Tamriel. What the goddess had foreseen has already been set in motion.
Yes, there is.
Indeed. A being who wields this power eventually becomes a champion of Kinneret. A dark elf named Adros Arvel currently holds the same power you do. Adros had a very dark and cruel past before being brought to the light of the goddess. She thought that by saving him from his mournful existence, he would be able to forget all the cruelty and suffering he had witnessed. She had hoped that Adros would be able to change his fate and embrace the light. But her vision held true, and now Adros is slowly growing dark and malevolent from the hatred he has kept deep within his subconscious.
She's pretty short.
Champions of Kinneret are bound by a strict moral code.
What's up, Sudden?
Although the goddess allows free will, she tries to extend her influence upon the world to maintain order. You are to serve as that influence. The goddess frowns upon unnecessary violence. Perhaps you may learn how to deal with Adros by some other means, given that you now share the same gift. Very well. I will show you where Adros dwells. We will speak again soon. May the light of the goddess shine upon you.
So that's how you start that quest line. You need to actually complete the first part of it with the old tome. I'm looking for a sweet roll. I need a sweet roll. No sweet roll here. I wonder if I have a sweet roll in my inventory. I don't know. You must find all of the lost sweet rolls. No, only one. I just need one. I know Adros is going to ask me for a sweet roll because I've done this quest before, so it's kind of funny. It's like, how long has that been in your pocket? Because he won't teach you anything until you bring him a sweet roll. She's just standing in the water. Oh, okay, you got out of the water. Good for you. Who would have a sweet roll here? She's got cheese and I wonder, some orc, Bellathor. I think Bellathor would have a sweet roll. Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If
I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
It would be under S for sweet roll. So, leeks, loot, Nordic, pear, potion, SW, snowberry, no sweet roll. Surreally Brothers, but no sweet roll. Bummer.
Do come back.
On a table. Well, I guess I can look around. I mean, he's got apples and pears,
Please do
and
look around.
cabbage
Sure I
and
have something you'll
carrots,
want.
and there's Lily.
Oh, hi.
We could take her as a follower.
I can tell you're a discriminating customer.
I better get going.
A wealthy one too.
Tomato, pumpkin, gourd. Oh my gourd! Hey, it's a nasty.
I assure you, I'm prepared to make any deal.
Well, do you have a sweet roll? Hiding out somewhere up here? Zenithar. Hey, don't worry, dude. I'm just trying to steal a sweet roll. That's, you know.
Please do look around.
I am looking around. But I don't see any sweet rolls. Alfina, you're looking good in that green dress
I can
there.
tell you're a discriminating customer. Perhaps you're a wealthy one too.
You would hope I'm wealthy. How about we take... Let's
Need
take...
something?
Yeah, follow me, Lily.
Follow me. I need your help.
Lead the way.
We're keeping Ilya with us too. Well, I don't see a sweet roll in here. I haven't bought Breeze home yet, so... But you know what? There's probably one in the kitchen of Dragon's Reach that I can nick. So, close your eyes, Ballscruff. I mean, Ballgruff. We're gonna nick a sweet roll out of your kitchen.
Barbara, did you slip out again last night for a drink at the Bannet Mare?
Heard about that, did you? Yes, I went out for a pint or two. What of it?
These secret visits to the tavern will make you an easy target for
Oh, it's not stealing. If we're not stealing, we'll take both. Give me the bread, too. None of that stealing.
Hey, that might be so, but it will never
We can take the venison, too.
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient. But I don't want to be patient. I want to just...
Oh, let's buy a better healing spell.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the
Farengar,
ongoing
not so
hostilities,
secret fire.
like the rest of the great warriors.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Yeah, that would be me. Alter body, ease burden. Give me a good... Frost Rune, Frostbite, Ice Spike, Lightning Bolt. We should probably buy that. Candlelight, Command, Courage, Dark Vision, Fear, Fury, Mage Light, Muffle, Soul Trap, Blood Gift. Slay Living. Alright, Fast Healing. Snag. Healing Hands would be a good one to learn too. Alright, thank you.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Let's read some books. 7 hours? Okay, fine. We gotta study this for 7 hours. Says I'm thirsty. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I do like this one. It's you don't just eat spell tomes. You actually have to study them. I'll study this one for 7 hours too. Because Fast Healing's a good one. We'll wait on Healing Hands until later. So now we're hungry, we're thirsty, and we're tired. Well, we... Now we're just tired. What time is it? 9:43 a.m. Well, why don't we, let's read this last one. That's Slow Fall. Spectral Arrow, and we want Healing Hands. .56 p.m.
Deserve our praise, you do, for we...
Oh, Heimsker.
Something?
Not really. We're going to set up a tent and sleep overnight. And then we're going to go find this Adros guy in the morning. But... we have combat stress. Oh no. Let's unfavorite that. Let's favorite that. Let's go here and make that 4. Okay. Now we're good. We got to get rid of our combat stress and we got to sleep. Because we are extremely exhausted from all this studying we've been doing. Learning spells. Oh, that's pretty. Nice sunset. Yeehaw! Go to our favorite little campsite here. I can dig it. Well, we only have 2 beds. I wonder who's going to sleep in the bed. Is it going to be Lily or is it going to be Ilya? What's up, Harry? Okay, now we're just hungry and thirsty again. You know what we should do? Should make a fire. Cook some food. Let's try that again. All right. Let's try that one. That looks better. Perfect. Now we can cook some food. Starting to feel somewhat stressed. This venison cooks way down. Look how big and how small it is after it's cooked. We have 9 of those. Oh my gosh. How many rabbit haunches we have? We have 2 of those. 9 fish. We're going to have to find a cooking pot. Cooking pot would be so much faster. So we're just cooking some food for the time being. Well, we got 3 firewood back out of the deal. Now we have food. All right, we are well fed. Let's go refill our water. This is a decent water source. If you don't mind the duck poop, you'll be okay. Hadros is over at the end of Lake Ilanalta. Missed him.
Do you have any last words?
Sneak up on me. I was trying to go after this guy over here. Gotcha. Because I want that fire salt. Squirrel!
I put on a deceiving facade. You may have mistaken.
Alright, you gotta go, Ilya.
I'm
You're
right behind you.
You're shooting our other friends. So, I'll see you later.
It's time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Okay, bye. We'll just take Lily with us. Stress is starting to get to me. Oh no. Well, there's two different ways we can deal with stress. The first is to pray to our deity. What's up, Hester? So our favorite with Shore is 107%. Shore likes us. The other way we deal with stress is we get drunk. That's our guy. We are no longer feeling stressed. Are you beating up? Don't quit beating up on Lily.
Witgra, I have forgotten what fine sport you mortals can provide.
Did they just kill Lily? You guys just killed Lily. That's it. All of you die.
You are brave, Malan Hokaran. Your defeat brings me honor. Come and face me then.
I didn't want to have to kill you guys, but I guess if you're going to take out... Oh, there's Lily. She's not dead.
Still standing here, just doing nothing. Lead on.
Doing nothing. You were getting your butt kicked. Oh, those were bandits they took out. I thought it was you, Lily. I was all disappointed. I was like, they killed Lily. So do we need... Oh, I see you there, buddy. One in your midsection.
May you find peace. At the very least, you died to worthy hands.
Sylvania's armor mod? No. Are you talking about Lily? She's a follower, but she's also, it's a courier mod. Lily is the... Oh, I'm going to give her a hug. Hi, Lily.
Don't worry, I will protect you.
She's a custom voiced courier. So I'm not sure where the armor came from. The armor that I'm wearing... no, it's Black Desert Online, BDOR. And it's from Lover's Lab. The one that she's wearing is called Hemomancer.
You lead, I'll follow.
And it's from Black Desert Online, and it was converted by Curex. So you can get that on Lover's Lab. The hair is by Dint 999, but all of this is part of the Wabbajack. So you can get all of those armors in the Wabbajack. Here, let me show you. This is kind of cool. Let's dress Lily up.
Don't worry, I will protect you.
Thank you, Lily. You're too sweet. So I've got a mod called Bathing Beauty's Luxury Suite that has 5 rooms downstairs, and I can fill them full of armors, and then I can talk to any NPC about their armor, and I can choose any of the armors that I put in the chests. These are all male armors, so we're not going to do that. Let me go back and choose some female armors. And you can see how easy it is to any NPC I can talk to. So this is from Dint, Winter Mountain Guardian. This is probably the white one. Yeah. So if I wanted her to wear that, this is BDOR Checkmate. This would be pretty good for her. She'd probably look really good in Amshin. But this is how easy it is to change the clothing of any NPC.
You lead, I'll follow.
This is Hamshin, which is another Black Desert Online.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, Lily, let's talk some more about your outfit. I do love your glass swords. Alloy armor on hair by Dent. Oh, Aloy, yeah. We can give her a nice dress. Should we give her a pretty dress? Crimson Queen, nice red one. These are from Divine Elegance. Kiss of Darkness. Dark wine. All right, let's go back. We're gonna find you a good one, Lily. These are going to be a little more risque. We could have you running around in that one. Some chainmail going on there. I think this one's gold. Yeah. Night Veil. She'd look good in that. There's a... She's going to have an eye patch, though.
Let's get going.
Yeah, she looks good in Night Veil. We'll leave her in Night Veil. Glass sword texture might be from Skyrim glass armor and weapons mod, maybe. That's just, it's the one that Lily comes with. You can make things transparent rather simply. It's not that difficult to do. So we're going to travel around with Lily. Also in my mod list I added quickly order squad. So I mean I can teleport her to me wherever I am. Or tell her to wait. Or mess with her inventory. So that's a good one. But I also have commanding followers here, so I can tell them to retreat, follow, summon, sandbox, history. Let's set the range for all of them. So let's do combat range. Let's do medium. With which list? Apostasy? Yeah, Nether's follower framework. I have that, but I also have this one, which is Simply Order Squad. So between those two, you can do quite a bit. And I've got them hotkeyed, so Simply Order Squad is right here, or Simply Order Followers. And I can equip and drop lit torches, predator vision, night vision. So all those things are built in. Quick light, dodge. So this is how I'm running it. Yeah, it'll probably drop to 30 on load. Should we pick up the horse poop? There's horse poop in my game. That doesn't really mean anything. I've got my frame rate is locked at 36.
Let's make some friends.
But I'm running the frame generator,
Back off!
which is quadrupling the frame rate. So if you think about it,
Easy does it.
oh, nice one. Okay, I'm liking Lily. She's pretty tough. Now I can fertilize my garden. You want to see my garden? Oh. Esther knows about my garden. Actually, it's Fat's garden. We can take a little trip over there. Let's take a little trip over to Fat's garden, then we'll come back. Oh yeah, so says you. See you later. We're out of here. We're gonna go to Fat's garden. Oh crap. That's Alduin. I just wanted to go to the garden. All right, let's go to the garden. Yeah, I was amazed that somebody told me that they could play my list on a card that only had 8 gigs worth of VRAM. So, I mean, it's not like it's not possible. All right, here's the garden. Welcome to the garden. This is Fat's garden. Something I made for my friend Fat. There's a mod called Cannabis Skyrim where you can get all the models. And I just built him a little garden here. So he could come and pick some buds whenever he wanted to. He's got 3 different strains. Alright, now you know what the garden is. Oh crap. Wrong lever! Right lever. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. We're gonna have to go back here and kill the dragon. We definitely don't run very fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to hurt?
You are strong, Dovaki. Runik Moor.
Got me.
Not strong.
Run, and I might not chase you.
Ritgra. I have forgotten what binds.
I put on a deceiving facade. You may have mistaken me for a pacifist. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Hey, watch the
I've got some fight left in me.
He's pretty good at blocking.
Yeah! It's too late to hide, so you better start running. Ooh. Guess we're doing this my way. Yeah! Ha!
Bandits. The smoking pipe mod. So, are we talking about this one? The long pipe mod? It's an immersion thing. You can sit down, have a smoke after defeating a dragon and some bandits. I like that one. And then, yeah, if you have Elf's Ear, you just find the long pipe in your inventory, and it will reload it with some Elf's Ear. Who are you? Adventurer, okay. Yeah, that one's a fun one. I'm really for the immersion mods. Like I really like seeing the tundra cotton when I pick it, or seeing like the lavender in first person when I pick it. Also in third person view, I'll have lavender in my hand also, or tundra cotton, or whatever, right? So mods, little mods like that are good immersion mods, in my opinion. Let's see if we can pick up the tundra cotton in first person. Yep, shows in our hand. So we can do that. Also, like animated ivy, so it'll actually, you know, move, which is kind of cool. So little things like that I put in the list. Things that a lot of people would never notice. I know there's a Minotaur up here. Okay, they're beating up on him. Alright, I need to go check on that. Give me a second. Yes, Mari's Flora with animations. That's something I did custom. Basically, you can... Mari's Flora uses the vanilla model. It's just a retexture. So you can, if you add animated ivy first, and then overwrite the texture with Mari's Flora, Mari's ivy, it'll use Mari's texture, but will be animated. So that's how you do that. And then the stone walls that I'm using don't have an option for animated ivy. So the animated ivy on the stone walls is the small rocks that are all piled together. So what I did was I created a custom model, basically. I used the stone wall model and then copy pasted the ivy, the animated ivy, into that NIF file. And then used Mari's texture. So, use the red variant.
I'll rearrange your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all look good. I mean, Mari did a great job, but this was just a way for me to get her texture on animated ivy on rock walls that didn't normally support animated ivy. Yeah.
Won't rest till you're dead. It's too late to hide. So you better start running.
Because I know a little bit about modding, I was able to do a lot of that, you know, building the custom NIF that I made. And if it was something that you wanted in your game, you could just, you know, get it from, well, I think it's actually available. Give me a second. I think you can get it right off of Nexus if you want it. Let me take a look. But it's one of the files that's required. So basically I made a custom file and then I uploaded it. I think that's what I did. Nexus doesn't want to open right now. Oh well. I'll go back to game.
No escape now.
And let's grab a shovel. Do we have a shovel? Yes, we do. Can I bury him? It's not letting me bury him. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a white griffin. I've got white griffins, black griffins. I've got cockatrice in my game. I got a lot of creatures from different places. This is Adros.
An adventurer. I know a fool's proud air of conviction when I see it. I always found the confidence so sickening, like the bandit's certainty.
See that right there?
Raid. Only
that's a hummingbird.
He then realizes his target is a mage with embers in her eyes and white-hot lightning for fingers. Tell me, Sarah, what brings you to my humble abode? Waiting for a hero like you to cleanse the world and free me from my torment, of course.
Yeah, because they can turn you to stone.
Heroes are utter
Yeah.
fiction, cackling at those who grasp at its dancing shroud. If you must know, I have a habit of wandering, and this is where chance has found us. Ha ha ha. So quick to judge. How can you possibly know I'm insane when I haven't even told you of the time I convinced a man in a pub that I was the Daedric Prince of Fluffed Pillows, named Snufflebites?
Snufflebites.
Oh, I'm getting too personal, aren't I? Help? That's curious. What makes you think I need help? Is it because I'm not a slobbering slave to Kinnereth? Is it because you think I'm a poor, tortured victim clinging to my sanity? Perhaps you think I need someone to see through my veil and lead me into the light once more. Ha! You can't save the world, Sarah. It will take you to black, wretched depths that will leave a rotting handprint seared into your soul, as it did mine.
I love his dialogue.
Ah, that witch. How she haunts me. Although, she had drawn herself distant since Kinnereth stopped giving me orders. She's always had this bizarre notion that I need to be saved. Saved. Priests need to be saved. Those like me. Those blackened by time and the aftermath of man's fervent ego. We are the ones who see life as it truly is. A macabre, ghastly masquerade spinning into the void. The same reason that you do. In her fragile mind, I have fallen from a place of great power and prestige. A place where she comfortably dwells. We live in very different worlds, she and I. She feels that I have let evil permeate my soul, soak into it as the dark amber of mead soaks into the drunk's mind. What she, the pristine pantheon of purity, does not know
The pristine
is that
pantheon
I
of
merely
purity.
reflect existence as it has shown itself to me. As I said, adventurer, different worlds. Now run along.
It seems you are having troubles convincing him to open up to you. Adros does not respond well to pity, as he is proud. Perhaps targeting his pride in a different manner might work to your advantage. Try offering yourself as an apprentice. There is much to learn from him, but be wary. I sense that he is not showing his true self. At least, not yet.
So this is actually a really cool little quest.
Why are you still here? Well, isn't that endearing? I expect you'll ask me to hold your hand and make you lunch next. My powers are beyond your comprehension, Sarah, and cannot be taught as if it were as simple and common as alchemy. No, I'm afraid you'll have to ask someone with less discerning standards than I. Might I suggest a niece? I've heard she whips up a delightful concoction using the essence of Tro. Have you now? Yes, word certainly travels, doesn't it? I suppose it's not surprising, considering how dreadfully boring most lives are. It's as though others' triumphs will fill those gnawing gaps of emptiness and boredom if we just prattle on about them long enough. Of course, by we, I mean you. I've no need for such idle pastimes. Now,
He's kind of an a-hole.
I will show you what you seek, Sarah. At a price. Return tomorrow for your first lesson.
Well, I'm going to set my tent up right here, buddy. Hope you don't mind. So I wonder where my girl is. Lily. She's around somewhere. Can't sleep with enemies nearby. Well, that's a bummer. Where are these enemies you speak of? A hummingbird. There's a hummingbird. Well, there's Lily. Well, it's starting to rain, girl. Let's set up the tent. I love the sound of that rain. And now we should be able to sleep. Hot coffee. Biting chill of autumn. Pack it up, let's go. We're hungry and about some baked potatoes, a little grilled chicken breast, and some water. Should probably drink a Nord mead too. Start off the day with some booze. Alright, where's Adros?
We'll meet here again next morning.
I thought it was morning. How about we just rest an hour? I'm ready for the first lesson, Master.
Well, look what the saber cat dragged in. I guess I didn't scare you off well enough yesterday, Sarah. I suppose if I'm to dirty my hands, I shouldn't do it on an empty stomach. What say you bring me one of those delectable sweet rolls before we get started?
You were the one who came tumbling down the forest and asked for my services, remember? Or has the mundane, day-to-day routine you call an existence clouded your memory? If you're to be my apprentice, you are going to abide by my rules. Now get going.
How long has this been in your pocket?
How long has this been in your dirty little pocket? It's just as well. I guess this will have to do. Now, let's get started. Fancy a swim? I have misplaced an amulet somewhere inside the wreckage of a ship at the center of the lake. Go on over there and fetch it for me while I enjoy my breakfast.
A boat ran me over. Fishy! Squirrel!
Ha! Your legacy will be as a... Yeah! Lucky hit. Is that the best you've got? Yeah! 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 Ha!
He had a little stash of moon sugar somewhere. Maybe. No promises. No messy surprises. At least not for you. Alright, let's go check out this fish. We should have a water-breathing amulet. We do have a necklace of water breathing. That would be helpful. How do I get out of here? We can collect this stuff while we're here. Let's go back and see Adros.
Back so soon? Well, how was it? Oh, that. I may have left out one tiny detail. That fish swallowed my amulet whole while I was out inspecting the wreckage. It's disturbing the balance of life in the lake, so it needs to go. Ah, so you finally realized one of your weaknesses, haven't you? Considering that I'm in a good mood thanks to that delightful sweet roll, I'm going to let you off easy. Stand over there by that rock.
Well, I'm standing by the rock, dude. Is it this rock? Which rock are you referring to? This rock? I'm guessing it's this rock. Guessing it won't happen if I'm in combat. Okay, he didn't have anything to say to me.
This might leave you a bit lightheaded. Well, go on now. Just run into the lake, and you'll see. I'd suggest that you steer away from fishermen while you're in the water from now on.
Well, we ran into the lake. All right. Let's do this.
You can't challenge me. Have you no honor?
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Okay. Okay, so now we're a fish. I gotta be totally underwater. Let's back up a little bit so maybe I can see myself. Maybe I want to go forward. I probably want to go backwards so I can see myself. Alright, let's try this again. We're moving awfully slow. We're a pretty tough little slaughterfish. Just kicked his butt. my wife. I gotta answer her. She made it to Oahu safely. So where is Adros? There he is.
Well, it takes quite a while to get used to. I'm surprised you were able to transform back without any hitches. I've heard tales of some people that were stuck with slaughterfish heads for months. Imagine their faces, with the fangs and the big eyes and the slimy scales, with the Anyway, that's all for today, Sarah. I have things to attend to. We'll meet here again next morning.
So now we get to learn how to be a spider and a wasp. $18, that's a good nap. Oh, and a level up. Where should we dump this? Definitely into that. Illusion, heavy armor. We're dumping it into illusion. So 190, 240. We need to put more in magicka. 2 to increase. Sneak? No. Lockpicking? Maybe. Lockdown, robber's eye, bear traps, wax key. That's a good one. What is our speech at? 25? Alchemy's at 28. Our alchemy sucks too. What about our conjuration? Plain meld. Daedra. Reanimated minions. Bone collector. Mystic binding. We don't really do that a whole lot. Destruction. Costs 30% less magicka to cast in favorable weather. Well, we don't really use those a whole lot either, so what do we got here? Edgewalker. Enchanting. Gem dust, spell scribe, not interested in those. Smithing. Probably dump another one into smithing. Auto cannon, advanced workshop, not interested in those. Block is at 50. Let's do that. So am I a bit froggy out this morning? Let's go find Adros. I think he's over here. There he is. Oh my gosh. That guy just snuck up on me. Okay, where did Edros go? The Wasp. We're right on top of where he should be. Oh, he's right behind us.
Don't be so cheerful, Sarah. Just because you've succeeded in transforming into a fish doesn't mean you're ready for even half the things I'm capable of doing. While your spirit is indeed remarkable, that doesn't mean anything until you've actually proven your mettle. Arm yourself, Sarah. Let's dance.
Surrender, or don't. Lucky hit. You can't challenge me.
Not bad. But I did take it easy on you, obviously.
Obviously. I just kicked your ass.
Sore and bruised is how you'll end up if you don't shut it. Anyway, you've earned it, so here it is. Use it wisely, Sarah. We're done for now. Meet me here again tomorrow.
You are doing well, mortal. You might not see things as I do, but Adros is beginning to trust you. Nonetheless, he is conflicted as ever, and the hatred within him grows darker with each day. I only hope that you are able to prevent this from getting out of hand.
Yeah, me too. aspect of shock. Well, I guess we're going to sleep until tomorrow. We get to learn how to be a spider. "21 hours. Yeah, that's a good nap." Oh, that's a really good nap, actually. We got to return for the third lesson.
Still standing here, just doing nothing. Lead on.
I would have 1,000 arguments to disprove that statement, but alas, I simply could not care any less. I do not have time for your nonsensical chit-chat. Are we going to do this or not? Wait, why am I asking you? Prepare yourself. This
I'll
is
return
over.
the favor. That one hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot. How? You're too strong. It seems Kinnerith has finally forsaken me. I had a feeling from the very beginning that she had sent you here to eventually replace me. I just didn't want to believe any of it. No matter how far I run away, my doom is inevitable. I am no longer your master. I've taught you all that I know. Go, and leave me in peace. I thought I made myself rather clear. Why are you still here?
You seem troubled.
It's all in the past. I accepted my fate long before I left Morrowind. Remember this amulet? The one I had you retrieve from the lake? It was my mother's. She passed away years ago, returned to the ash with the rest of my ancestors. Don't be. The Dunmer believe that death is just the beginning. She's far better off now than living in this despicable world. Tell you what, buy me a round of mead, and I'll tell you all about my disheartening tale. I believe Falkreath is quite close from here. It has been a while since I enjoyed a drink or two with a friend. Excellent. Meet me by the bar at Dead Man's Drink. I'll catch up with you later.
So to Falkreath. Yeah, now we can bear, wolf, tiger, wasp, fish, spriggan.
You're as good as dead.
You're messing with the wrong person.
We'll let her fight that battle. We are hungry and thirsty, but we've got a little bit of a problem here.
I put on a deceiving facade. You may have mistaken me for a pacifist.
You just chopped down that Minotaur in one swipe there, Lily? You're a badass. Alright, well let's have something to eat and drink. We got Lily watching her back. Eat a couple of those. Give me an apple. It's a small item. Give me some water. Give me some water. So far, 3 hours, 23 minutes. And we haven't had a crash or any issues. I haven't been trying to close a menu while opening a menu. So we've got a Brenton down here who wants to cause a battle. Okay, fine. You want to be like that.
Was that supposed to hurt?
We'll be like that. Die, Brenton. We'll take your healing potions. It's pretty dark. What time is it? It's 10:55, but it's raining. It's all stormy. The sun's starting to come out. So, the wonderful thing about Skyrim is, you know, if you don't like the weather, just, you know, run around for a little while, it'll change. I do love the gloomy forest, though. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. Yeah, it's warming us up, too. Like I said, if you don't like the weather, just run up the road a little ways. It'll change. So we're going to Dead Man's Drink. We're going to go have a couple of meads with our buddy Adros, and he's going to tell us about his sad and sordid past that made him hate the world so much.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here.
He's
somewhere.
actually got some nice clothes for going out. There's Adros.
I wasn't sure you'd show up. I'm glad you came, Sarah. You know, you're quite different from all this lot. They have no true sense of purpose. Truth is, I wasn't always like this, Sarah. I come from a noble family. One of my ancestors was Rovon Arvel. He was one of the biggest slaveholders in all of Vardenfell. You see, most Dunmer saw the use of slaves as their ancient right. Coming from a family with a long line of slaveholders, well, it's obvious which ideology the proud house of Arvel fell into. Oh, I did. In fact, my father had always said I was a natural, that I would someday raise the family name to all its glory. My mother, she was the only light in that dark and wretched place I called a home. While I didn't see it at first, she was always against what my family stood for. She would urge my father to free all of the slaves and live averagely within our means. My father would hurt her ever so often, and yet she still managed to smile in front of me, as if nothing had ever happened, as if all the pain that he caused her had precipitously vanished. But she could only bear so much. Ultimately, her body could stand the beatings no longer. And with her dying breath, she told me to leave home and never look back. I took the amulet from her neck and ran away without anything but the clothes on my back. And I hated myself as I just stood there and did nothing while my father beat her to death all those years. I swore after that night to renounce my family in all of our ways. I decided to live secluded from the world, away from the corruption of society. Do you not see the things around you? Even as I left Morrowind, I'm surrounded by cruelty. It has only opened my eyes to the truth that the whole world is hopeless, that there is nothing I can do to save it. Or perhaps there is. Oh, I think I may have had a bit too much meat. I really am getting too old for this, aren't I? Well, as much as I would love to stay here and chat, I'd rather go head-to-head with a werewolf drunk than stay here long enough to make a fool of myself. But thank you for coming, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know. I keep the inn. I'll rent you a room.
should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Things have turned for the worse. Adros has lost grasp of what's left of his morality and is starting to succumb to the darkness within him.
Succumb?
You need to go to him
succumb?
before he causes irrevocable damage.
What must I do?
The goddess believes that Adros is beyond salvation. His fate now rests in your hands. Let your judgment be Kinnereth's will.
The IR stream in 12 minutes. Alright, well, we'll go take out Adros, and then, yeah, I'll probably call it. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. 3 hours, 32 minutes to be exact. So...
Lord, I'm thinking about using fire salts to provide extra heat to the forge. What do you think?
You don't see many people crafting with that.
That's how we get to elsewhere. On the moon path. So that's the only bummer about transforming and transforming back is you're going elsewhere. We're on the road to elsewhere. Come here, girlfriend. Lady's just casually walking down the road. It's a dragon up there, you know. That's a dryad. Well, that was a dryad. One arrow to the head, not a dryad anymore. Drug dealer.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Just give me what you have and we both walk away from this.
No need to get so hostile. Just take it. Sounds like you need it more than I do.
She gave me free drugs. I need to check this though. Face light.
Nice doing business with you, friend.
Yeah, you gave me free drugs.
All right, then.
Okay, well, face light's working. Yeah, free skooma. So after we defeat Adros and we can make him a follower. He's actually a pretty good follower because he's a druid. That is a dead chicken. One of my favorite views in the whole game is this one right here. Oh, hi, Lily.
Run! Some crazed Dunmer just attacked my wagon. Are you seriously thinking of standing up to him? You're mad! Do whatever you want. It's your funeral. Now move aside. I have to chase down my horse. Cloverleaf! Come back! Cloverleaf!
Cloverleaf! Oh, they killed all the birds. Dead duck. Dead guinea fowl. Let's find Adros. He should be up here. There he is.
Well, if it isn't my amazing protege, has the mighty goddess sent you to do her bidding? Oh, but I know exactly who I am. I am the champion of Kinnereth.
Go lay down,
My
Angel.
task is to maintain order, and this land has certainly strayed far from being in order.
You're a good dog, Angel.
The people must answer for their sins.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. 3 hours, 40 minutes. And it's gonna lock up right there. After his voice goes all mean. Yep, that's it. 3 hours, 40 minutes. That's a pretty good time. Shot stream's going to be starting pretty soon, if it hasn't already. So I would recommend everybody that's here, head on over there. The link's a few posts up. Gears just posted it. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, and get the doggies something to eat. I might come back to playing a little bit later, but maybe not. Anyhow, we completed most of this quest line with Adros Arvel. Shots live. Okay, well, head on over there, people. I'm going to wait for this thing to crash out, and then that's going to be it for today. I'll see you later, Gears. Thanks for hanging out. Actually, you know, I can go over here and just stop the stream, which is what I'm going to do. So, peace out, everybody.